Now, in this error detection and correction presentation, after discussing block coding, cyclic codes, checksum, we will discuss forward error correction. Whatever we discussed earlier, and that one we are detecting whether errors are there or not. And there might be a case when we need to retransmit the whole signal back from sender to receiver. However, retransmission of corrupted and lost packet is not useful for real-time multimedia transmission. So in that case, we need to somehow correct our incorrected or altered transmission. So for that, in forward error correction technique, we are using Hamming distance. This Hamming distance we have seen earlier also, and it is useful for detecting errors. So in this forward error correction, whenever you want to detect T errors, you need to have a minimum Hamming distance that is 2T plus 1. And if I say this one in a more appropriate way, so if you want to correct one bit while you are transmitting your data from one point to another point, so basically you need 2 into 1 plus 1, that is 3 Hamming distance bits. So the same thing we will see through one example. Let's take one case where I want to encode bit sequence that is 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. So the corresponding code word I'm setting as 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 and 0 1 1 1 1. So you can see here that the Hamming distance between these two is 3. So basically Hamming distance, you already know that we need to XOR these two bit by bit, and the number of 1 will be the Hamming distance. Or you can say in another word as the change of bits at number of places. So if you count those change of bit places, then that will be Hamming distance. So Hamming distance between this two is 3. In the same case, Hamming distance between these two is also 3. Hamming distance between these two is 4. Hamming distance between these two is 4. So now this is the case where Hamming distances are there, that is 3 or more than 3. Now let's suppose I am transmitting one data. That data is 0 1, 0 0, 1 1, 1 0 and 0 0. So when I'm transmitting these data, I need to do code word according to the above table, and these tables are known to transmitter side also and receiver side also. So when I encode, so the code word for this one is 01, that is 11100. So this is 11100. The code for this one is 5 zeros. The code for this one is 041. The code for this one, that is 10, is 10011. The code for this one is 5 zeros. I'm sending this codes from transmitter to receiver. And there is one disadvantage that the number of bits are exceeding too much in this case. But advantage is also there, which we will see. Suppose at the receiver side, this sequence is received as it is, that is 11100, and this sequence is received as 10000. So there is one error at this place. Now this sequence is received as, let's say, 01010. So there is two errors, one at this point, one at this point. This sequence is received as 10001, and this sequence is received as, this is having one error, 10011. So since we are extending our bit sequence with a code word from 2 to 5, so basically we are extending 3 bits. So according to the previous formula 2t plus 1, this concludes that we can detect only one error and we can correct only one error. In this example, we have taken certain cases with no errors, with one error, with multiple errors like 2 errors, 3 errors. So we will see what will happen in that case. So after receiving this bit sequence at the receiver end, the receiver end also knows the code word related to all the bit sequence. So it will interpret this one with by matching whether it is there in this list or not. So 11100 is there, already there in code words. So if it is already there in code words, so it will interpret that this is 01. If you consider this one, so now this 4 zeros are not there in code word. So what it will do, it will check the Hamming distance of this received code word from all these code words. So if I check the Hamming distance of this one from first, it is 1. If I check Hamming distance of this one from second, it is 2. If I check Hamming distance of this one from third one, I can say it is 2. 2 places changes there. If I check the Hamming distance of this one from the last one, I can check it is 4. So the minimum Hamming distance is received in this case. So it will automatically correct the received coding. In place of this 4 zeros, it will treat as all 5 as a zeros. And the corresponding bit sequence is 00. So this can be interpreted as 00. Now let's go to next case. So in this case, we have seen that no error is there. So it can be detected. If one error is there, it can also be detected that one error is there and it can correct that one. So you are sending 00 and you are receiving 00. Let's see the third case where you have uh, assumed that 2 bits are having error. So this case is also not there in our table. So 10100 is not there in keyword table, code word table. So we will calculate the Hamming distance of all the codes and this code, whatever received at the receiver side. So if I calculate the Hamming distance of this one with the first one, I can see the Hamming distance is 2. If I check the Hamming distance of this one from the second one, The Hamming distance is 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. If I check the Hamming distance of this one from the third one, this is 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. And again, if I check from here, it is 1 plus 1, that is 2. So in this case, I can see that I am getting minimum value of Hamming distance, that is 2, at two places. Which means this can be 0, 0 after correction or 1, 1 after correction. So there can be two possible cases. So what it will do, it will reject this 0, 0 also and 1, 1 also, because minimum Hamming distance is not received. The Hamming distance of this one from these two codes are equal. So in this case, retransmission is required. If I check the next case, in this previous case, retransmission is required because we already know that if I am representing bit sequence with the code word and we are extending 3 bits, so it can correct only 1 bit of error. But here we have 2 bits of error. So that's why we need retransmission of that signal. In the third case, where I only have error in 1 bit only, this 1 is converted into 0. If I check the Hamming distance of this third one, so let's calculate the Hamming distance of this one from the first. It is 2. If you calculate the Hamming distance from the second, it is 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. If you calculate the Hamming distance of this one from third, it is 1. If you calculate the Hamming distance of this one from the last one, that is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 4. So you can see you are getting a value which is minimum Hamming distance from all these code words. So after having correction, it can treat, receiver can treat that this is 1, 0 after doing correction. So in these two cases, basically you are seeing that if you are having only one error, 1 bit of error, and your code word is exceeded with 3 bit, you can correct that one in forward error correction. But if you are having multiple number of errors that is greater than or equal to 2, there might be a case of retransmission or retransmission is required. So I will take one more example that you have transmitted 0, 5 zeros, but you are receiving 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. So mainly this is the case of 3-bit error. So for this case, if you check the Hamming distance from the first one, that is 3. If you check the Hamming distance from the second one, that is 4. If you check the Hamming distance from the third one, that is 2. If you check the Hamming distance from the last one, that is 3. So in this case, you are getting minimum, that is 2, and it will assume that you are transmitting 1, 0 as your data bit. But you can see here that this 1, 0 receiver can be able to detect, but basically we have sent 0, 0 from our sender side. So this is also one case in forward error correction that undetectable error correction will also be there if multiple number of error in bit will be there. So when you are appending your code word or your data word with 3 bits in the code word, so basically you can detect single you can detect and correct single bit error. So if you append your data bit by 5-bit code words, so you can detect and correct 2-bit error. In the same way, if you append by 7-bit, you can detect and correct 3-bit of error. Whenever there will be a conflict, you need to do retransmission. Otherwise, the interpretation will be wrong and undetectable error will be there. So this is all about forward error correction.